I'm going live, you guys. Just let me fix my little monitor thing here. Quachilas. All right, Chimakaye. Just trying to get the production activated. Haha. Yeah, baby, we're ready to rock. We're ready to rock. Yeah. I am with you now. Yes, Yamako. I am your host, Davian. Welcome, brothers and sisters. Akios. This is activation. I care. DNA activation. What's that? Tonight we'll be talking about that here on Christos Avatar, Holy Ones. I came. And you will hear me speak these light languages, these some type of code. We are in a spiritual awakening, vatos. Spiritual awakening ascension 2022. Yeah. Welcome, Miss Horror. How you doing, Leo? Thank you for coming here, Holy Ones. I welcome you to my live, and all of you other Indigo children, Starseeds who are coming in the house tonight. Whenever you're watching this, I'm happy. We're pleased. You're never alone. We're doing this as a group. Akaye. We're finding ourselves this community, a community of human aliens. We're Starseed. That means we're part human, but not only. Ayoakai. And we go through there in that dimension. There are many, right? Chakoye. We go up the Jacob's ladder, Holy Wands. You see that crown? We are this Holy Grail, Indigo Child, Indigo Ray, Azima Tultakaya. Light languages, code for you, my cosmic, universal, Chikama, holy avatars. We are those Christed ones, Chivas. Once again, 12D, 24D, Amakachi, Swamaya, Amakachi, Hosusu, Hakapachi, Hakapachi. This almost feels like a time for my headdress. Okua, Chimaki, Soakanya. It was so brilliant, man, right? I would say right before the show, I was outside, just relaxing in this energy. And then I heard this pack of coyotes howl. That was a nice, kind of like christening. Thank you, Holy Ones. Coyote! Mukuho! Amakai! See. Aziz Anchiwai Sazi Axi Uchi Makisi As. Very interesting code. There is a transmission here for sure. And I welcome you, my brothers, sisters, lightworkers. It's code. It's energy from another dimension. Bandwidth. Frequency, honey. Another one beyond yours. Something's burning. Kind of like you're in 3D almost. Well, okay. That's very interesting because you say we're in the 21st century, but we're not there yet, but we're within it. See what I'm saying? You could say the 21st century, we started it. So we haven't reached it, but we call it the 21st century, but it's not. It's almost the 21st century. It's like it's not 3D yet. I mean, you started it, but it's not complete. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's not good news. You should be beyond 3 strand and already into 4 and 5. You should already be in. Well, if you look at my time matrix diagram, it's in the description of the video below. My website, just go to my website. It's on the homepage. This big giant diagram, and it's I think it's a few megabytes because it's a big diagram. But don't worry, it's worth waiting a few seconds to load. It's freaking awesome. It's kind of, I think it's 8. It's 8. Well, dude, I don't know what the size was when I got it shrunk down, but it was actually much big. It was like 16 megabytes originally, which ain't too bad. But still, it was brought down to 8. No, it's brought all the way down to a few megabytes from there. But I still kept the quality as good as I could without making the file too huge. So, but this is a study tool. Download it once. You won't have to worry about it loading. This is a study tool. I'm giving it to you for free. You know, I will have formal ascension teachings. I will have special diagrams I won't share with everybody. But I'm sharing this one because this is related to... Holy shit. This is related to all people. Akachiba Soma. Excuse me. Take a drink. And we're awakening. You see me awakening on my own show. Like, you see me kind of like through time. As you watch me, study me throughout time, I'm evolving too. You're evolving, I'm evolving. I'm learning. I'm learning stuff, man. I hope you're learning stuff. What's up? We're enlightening, man. Don't you feel the truth? The spiritual truth? That's your 5D, honey. Puko chapas. Mochika patana. Puchichika fasi. Yeah, man. Hey, together, let's look at what year is the 5th dimension. And remember, this is legit. This is coming from Ashiana Dean's Guardian Alliance. This is called, originally it's called the Maharata, which is about the inner Christ. The inner Christ, which is explained from Christos Avatar, that from this work, that we are 12th dimensional. That's what Christed is. Your starseed, you're part of that indigo child who's, and well, all humans go to 12th dimension. All humans. So it's in all humans junk, but we're in a block. You know, the earth seeds are in a block. Wait, that's not true, you guys. Earth seeds don't have the starseed DNA yet. So, like I told you, there's most beings on the planet in 3D consciousness don't have a green ray, don't have a heart chakra complete, don't have a throat chakra complete, don't have the third eye complete, which is 4th, 5th, and 6th dimension of consciousness, of biology, of matter form. And remember, they all exist at the same time, just at different frequencies, just like different radio stations. They're all in the air. Your radio, your antenna can pick it up. All the ones that are in the air. So, but they're all, just because you're only tuned into one doesn't mean those stopped existing. They exist simultaneously at different frequencies. This is how reality works. This is a macro of the microcosm, microcosm, microcosm. Machiwa. Ka it sa ma yeah. Yeah. And humans, they see such a tiny spectrum of light. Look at the human vision spectrum of light and look at the images in Google. You'll see that it's like this. So what don't you not see? That's what we should be saying. You don't believe in spirits and other things in other worlds, what? But you only see this much, man. What the hell do you actually know? How are you qualified to even know? So, unless you're extrasensory, unless you're activating your third eye, are you psychic? Are you developing your psychic centers? These are chakra to lead up to your third eye. You're going to awaken this vision, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. All these different psychic perceptions. They call it extrasensory perceptions. They call it the sixth sense. But that doesn't make sense. It's kind of dumb. Because taste, smell, and, hear, feel, see, well, shit, those are all psychic powers of the third dimension. Not to be made different from psychic powers. It's also another energy type of ability, type of sense. This is your senses in the 3D. Once you become 4D also, now you're going to have the 3D energies, but now you're also going to have 4D energies. So you have both. You're a more evolved being. But this part of you doesn't see that level of you. This part of you sees you as a spirit. I'm its higher self. Part of your past in this life that you're living now, in this lifetime, part of your past, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, how old, depending on how old you are, that's a different person than you are now. And it's chiseled in stone, so to speak. Look at yourself in the mirror. That is what your thoughts have brought you. Your thoughts are bringing your appearance, your state of being, your state of happiness or lack of, sadness, opposite. Maybe you're going into sorrow or depression. Excuse me, maybe you're going into dark. Honey, you're a light being. First of all, cheer up. Don't be sad. Whatever life has dished you out, just realize, and just be, well, I gotta be careful how I say this, because some people are depressed, Just be, critical, like you give yourself good advice. Give yourself some good advice. Okay? Take some good advice from yourself. Tell yourself that I want to stop cussing. I want to stop being prejudiced, racist. I want to stop being whatever. Maybe you have a negative quality that you know is not good, but you keep doing it. But you say to yourself, okay, I'm telling the universe, but you can't, you have to be very careful how you say it. Don't say a negative. Say only positive. Say your intention only in a positive way. So if you're trying to get rid of a negative thing, you have to say the opposite of it and say that you have that. I am whatever the opposite of your problem is. So if your problem is you're poor, you would spend time, which I don't, and I need to. You spend time focused on not being poor. You actually, in your visualization, you're creating something here. And this is a force. A psychic force, Holy One. Imagination, what's that? That's a power. Okay, you're a spiritual being, but it also means you're a psychic being because you have psychic centers that these ones down here don't have. Most humans aren't psychic because they don't have the psychic senses. Psychic senses is anything you perceive as higher senses in higher levels of consciousness. And not everyone has fourth sense, fifth sense, sixth sense. You could say it like that, but it's more like abilities or perceptions. The fourth dimensional awareness, fifth dimensional awareness. Not everyone has sixth dimensional awareness. That I'm trying to illustrate to you is extraterrestrial worlds, because that's above your level. Know that there's levels. Do you believe that there's levels of reality? We talk about them in detail here, called dimensions, but it's physics. So as you go up in dimension, it's a different bandwidth, a faster frequency. And that's a different, separate reality. Just like there's a FM radio station 99.7, and say it's a hip hop station, and then you got a country station at 80, I don't know, 92 FM. But they're both at different frequencies. So this one, you have to change your frequency to go to the other one. You want to go to fourth, fifth dimension, sixth dimension? Oh, you have to change your frequency, honey. You have to take this particle spin and go up with your particle spin faster to the same level as there. And then you can go through the Stargate that takes you to that level. Takes you to that dimension. Like an elevator, but you can't take the dimensional elevator unless you have the DNA. You're blocked from leaving unless you have the DNA. It's like you say you have a privilege to drive. No, you don't. I mean, you don't have a privilege to go up. You have to actually work it, baby. You have to go through work. You can't cheat. You can't get a pass. You can't skip fourth dimension. I want to skip that dimension. No. You don't skip. You don't have the DNA. You can't go nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, Jack. You ain't going no 4D if you don't have 4 chakra. If you're not a loving person, I doubt very seriously you're going to... Whoa. Fuck. That was weird, dude. That's a vortex, and I'm doing that in front of a vortex. Not smart. Fuck. This is a vortex. This is a vortex. This one's a vortex, and the crown's going it's a vortex. And this is a vortex, dude. The 8th chakra is above your heart, below the throat. Thymus, that's 11. Excuse me. That's 8. We're going to practice. You need to practice as a starseed, you guys. Practice every day the chakras, 1 through 15. Practice them up and down. I would say just go to 5, but what are you talking about? You're a Christed being. You have 12 at least. Humans have 12 at least. So go up to 12. Stop following these false systems. These limited, scaled back, distorted systems. Okay, it's 12. It's called Diamond Sun DNA template. That's what you have, which is, notice, 12th dimension. That's Christed avatar, Christos avatar. You're Christos avatar, baby. I would say in about 9 minutes or less, maybe 6 minutes, we're going to get lit. Who wants to get lit? Let me see the fire. Who wants to rawhide? Who wants to smoke with Fabe? Fabian, Vato, what's up? Thank you for being here, holy ones. You ain't seen nothing like this. We're going beyond that new age movement, the UFO movement. That's to trick you, Vato Locos. No. You have this indigo point of view. You have this Christed, ascended point of view. Makaya. Yeah. And you're not actually, well, you say ascended. Well, you're not actually an ascended master, honey, until you have gone into the time matrix. Excuse me. Go through to the bottom. This is what Ashiana said in one of her workshops. And you go back up. Then, and only then, are you an ascended master. So an ascended master could be going in for the first time. He's like a time matrix virgin, but he's breaking it. He's going in for the first time. He's not an ascended master yet. You have to go down and then go up, and then now you're ascended. You went through the process. Damn. What's up? See my guy. Whoa, that's a lot of fire. See my guy. What's up? What's this love? So much love. Come on, can we like just come? All of us, come on, all of you come together. Let's go like they do in huddles in football. Because we're equal in a circle, let's all huddle in a circle. But try to make it a big circle so we all fit. Okay, we're in a big circle. We're all huddled, connected. Machiwa, I love you, Vatos. What's up? Seriously. You're thinking I'm just saying that. I really mean it. I feel it. I think about you guys. I talk about you sometimes. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go. I feel good, like I know that I would. Yeah. Don't you ever feel that? Like you just feel good? I don't mean sexual, okay? Stop that perverted mind. I just mean you feel good. You just feel like positive vibes. Like friendly. Kind, maybe. Do you know anything about kindness? Have you done one kind thing today for someone else? Are you only serving yourself in your life? No, sometimes you gotta be nice and sweet to people and be service to others. Maybe be a lending ear. Maybe that's all they need. They just need you to listen. Because you're the one always talking. I hope not. Because those kind of people are annoying. I hope you're not one of those annoying talkers, are you? Masitas. Where they dominate the conversation. They don't let anyone talk. They like to be the one talking all the time and answering all the time. And what? Dude, there's other people. We're all in a circle, man. It's a round table, bitch. It's not one big long ass table and you're at the end of it. No, it's a round table. Teamwork. Team Indigo, vato. Not some, oh, you're the best. Oh, you're the chosen one. No. Get that BS out of this code. That ain't the Christ code, honey. That's the Dark Avatar code. That's the Anunnaki code. That's the dragon. Dracon. Lizard, reptile, reptilian. And their little vatos. The grays. The little short grays. ET homies. Extraterrestrial. ET. Phone home. So now they don't like you very much. They got some agendas against you. They're from the Vega, planet Vega, originally. That's the Gold Flame planet. So all the Gold Flame races were created on this. Dude, these are sacred planets, man. The original three our founder races came out of these three planets. One of them. The first one is Almatena. Almatena is the one for the Lyrans. So we got the Lyrans, and then we got the. This is all that's on the blue flame at that level. Is the Anuhazi. So they have the Anuhazi, Lyrans. That's their name of their race. The Anuhazi. They're Lyrans, and they're cat people, and that's what the Sphinx is all about. It's about these cat people. Anuhazi, but they were thinking of the lower version of Anuhazi called the Leonine. It's a density 3 version of Anuhazi. So, cat people. And this is, dude, I mean, you guys might trip out, why are cats so badass? Well, dude, it's not just me, it's the whole different races, different people say something about cats. So it's not like we're gonna take our little kitties on our planet like as well. They're not just cats, right? They're leopards, they're cougars, they're cheetahs, they're panthers, they're tigers, they're lions, lynxes, bobcats. There's all kinds of freaking felines, dude. Have you not noticed? And they're pretty badass creatures. You think about their abilities, much respect. They're freaking ninja, hunter, quiet, super quiet. That's their ability. You know, Shivasu, agility, speed. That sounds already badass. We're not even done. We got their night vision. Oh, they can zoom in and out like an owl almost. Not as good as an owl, but you know. These cats are cool, man. Good hunters. They can get food. And they're soft. Yeah. Pretty. I like cats. Kind of jerks though in some of their attitudes. They just think they're so cool. They're egotistical. Not all kitties. I've seen some cool kitties. Like I've seen like my little nieces, you know, they're small kids, so but they pick up the kitty and he's all patient. He just sits there and lets them the kids and you know that he's just sitting perfectly doing nothing and his arms and legs are just drooped and letting the kid do whatever. That's a pretty cool cat. Anyways, we're not trying to compare this little cat to an Anuhazi, but realize that's a density 1 version. It came from the Anuhazi, from density 4. So, but there's so many beautiful histories and stuff about this. I wanted to say that Ashiana video was deleted, so that one that was from 2021, I told you someone on the internet had one. It got quietly deleted. I'm pretty sure he was told to remove it. So, wow, did I record that? Shit. I don't even know if I recorded the whole thing. That's how bad I am. It was on another platform. I had to sign up just to get that, to see it. And I didn't get a chance to download it. I don't know if there's ways to excuse me, by actually just recording your screen by watching it. Like on OBS, I just play it and watch it and record it, but I didn't do that. I don't know if I did that. Someone must have that somewhere besides me, you know. And there was also another person kicked off again. He was also uploading a hell of a lot of Ashiana's videos. He's gone. So they're actively copywriting people, getting people kicked off. Machiwa. So I'm not gonna like make these long ass 3-hour videos and upload her freaking workshops. That's so stupid. It's like dumb. What do you think? I mean, if you were trying to make a living off of just that, not even your own videos, you don't spend time making your own videos, what the F? Why do you think you can just do that? I didn't complain. I'm pretty sure they're actively doing that because they did it to me once. And all I did was use her name a few times in one of my... I don't know why they didn't like one of my videos, so I just removed her from all those videos. I removed her from all those videos just in case. I didn't get no communication. I just got the YouTube threat. So, And that was off of not even her material. That was my material. So if you're actually using her material, that's a lot worse, you know. Amakaya. Amachichi. Anyways, now I'm glad that I'm developing a community on 4 different platforms. So if one of these guys don't like me and kick me off, I'm still on the other platforms. That's why I share those links with you guys. In case, you know, I see no problems so far with YouTube. It's cool. But TikTok, who knows? I don't even know. I'm in another shadow band, dude. Another one. And all I did was, it was like accidental. Like, I uploaded a video. This is all I did, which isn't anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with what I just did. But I uploaded a video, and it didn't appear like it normally does. I refreshed the page, it looks like I uploaded it, but it doesn't show up. So I uploaded it again. But then later on, a little bit later, I found out they were both uploaded. So that creates a freaking shadow band, dude. That creates a shadow band. I know because I've done that twice. This time it was really accidental, man. I won't ever do that again, though. I won't ever refresh. I won't ever upload twice in a row like that again. Because it's a 10-day ban. I'm not a ban. It's a shadow ban. That means they secretly stop putting you on the For You page. For some stupid BS, dude. Some mechanical crap. Like, not even if it's maybe I did that 5 times in a row, not twice in a row. Give me a chance to fix it. Damn. Nope. Suddenly shadow banned again. You'll see I have 30,000 views on my previous video, and now I had 1 view for like 3 hours. What? That's not how the algorithm works. Obviously something is wrong. Let me look. Seriously, man. Sorry, guys. I'm just like irked. Like, censorship is an attack, right? I didn't even do anything wrong or against their rules. Shit. It went up to 500 views, but still, that's shit because most videos have like, here's 35,000, 21,000, no, 2,100, 8,000, 2,000, 2,000. So obviously 573 is BS. And it will do that for 10 days. So my idea is I won't upload any videos for 10 days, and then when the 10th day comes, then I'll start uploading them spaced out. So if you guys like that short content, find me on TikTok. I will get lit. I know I will. Sorry, guys. You guys are so cool, man. Damn. I like the color of those hearts, Candace. Hi, Charity. Oxfordshire. What time is it there, Holy One? Thank you for being here. Visionary in the house. Virtual hugs from New Zealand. Wow, we got Oxfordshire. We got New Zealand. We probably got someone from Aussie land. We got... Oh, Halio. Halio. Greetings, Holy One. Visionary. Donna Bryant. Amasitas. Miss Horror. It's been pretty active in chat. Charity Gordon. I do it in body and spirit. John Oliak, welcome, Holy One. He wants to get lit. All right, you guys. You want to get lit? Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing any, excuse me. I'm not doing any TikTok, you guys, right now, okay? That's because of this stupid shadow ban. I'm going to wait it out for 10 days. It's a strategy so that I don't get wasted views. You get wasted views in a shadow ban. Why post them during a shadow ban? So don't post. So I won't post. I get 16,000 subscribers there now. It's cool, but not cool when it suddenly just stops. It's like ridiculous censorship, and look who owns it. You know, look who owns it. They do whatever the F they want. They're gonna do. See, now you get to see. You get to be. Like, you wouldn't get away with it if it was an American company. I guess you could do some things, but not like as bad as that. Censorship. Well, that's actually not true, huh? Because we still have major social media censoring people. Anyways, I just mentioned it because it feels like an attack. It's an attack. And you're a starseed, right? You get attacked sometimes. You get attacked by toxic people. You get attacked by people who don't understand what the hell a starseed is, much less an indigo child or psychic powers. They probably laugh at you if you start telling them about spirits and angels who are extraterrestrials. There's other worlds. There's other dimensions. They have no interest in that. They'll think you're stupid or something. You know, actually be rude and condescending or worse. So you don't hang around low vibe people, do you? Do you hang around people with only 3 chakras? That's their consciousness, that's their conversations, that's their relationships, that's their imaginations. But we're trying to help them. We put our consciousness within a bunch of 3D consciousness. You get millions of indigos all over the planet mixed in with this low vibe earth seeds with only 1, 2, 3 consciousness. Remember, that's about survival, sex, and mind, ego. Okay, that's it. Just ego, sex, and survival, sex, and ego. Well, damn, that's kind of a low vibes. We want high vibes. But you can't just ignore the lower chakra. You have to balance them, honey. You gotta do chakra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait. What am I doing? I missed one. 12. 12 is below your feet, then 13, then 14 above your head, then 15. I was getting ahead of myself, sorry. There's 15, and you just get used to seeing them as balls of colored energy like this, like right here is your heart. Not where your physical heart is. Your heart chakra is right here, honey. Remember, they're all along your prana tube. They're along the center. It's called a prana tube, and it comes from the top, it comes from the bottom, because you have chakra on your body, but you have chakra outside your body, not connected to your body, but well, that's not what I meant to say. It's not like within here, it's without, it's beyond your normal shape. So it goes beyond like the earth. It goes as big as the earth. Is your 13th chakra. Your 14th chakra is the one way up there, 3 feet above your head. Pale yellow. Imagine a pale yellow star, 3 feet above your head. What's a star? It's a Merkaba. It's a star tetrahedron. You're seeing the 6-pointed star, like the Star of David, but that's what they call it. We call it the 6-pointed star. And this is your Merkaba. Each one is a freaking Merkaba. So you see a star in those colors. A green star, a blue star. But better to, when you're doing energy work, to think of it as a ball. But when you move colors, you could use, this is a geomancy. You're using a shape, a geometry, to represent, to bring this code in. To bring the 12D code, to bring the higher code through your chakra. This symbol code is going to go through your chakras, go through to the earth. You're going to pull up the Earth star energy and you pull it up as a light pillar around you like a shield. And we're going to learn how to do that. Lisa Renee has a video right now. You can check it out, but I'm going to come out with a better one, I promise. Not to mat up her one. I'm just saying I know I can. I see how we should really do this. I just need to be able to get the technical. I need like animation software or something. But we'll do it. It's got to be three-dimensional animation. A three-dimensional animation in order to understand what a Merkaba star is. What it looks like spinning around. What it should look like while it's spinning around your body. This is me in the future when I'm bigger and with resources. We're going to be making this like a science, dude. And it's going to be completely visual so you can just see it. My chihuahua. Let's get lit, battles. See ya. See ya. Yeah, man. Because you know when I go get lit right now, it takes me a few minutes. No, a minute and a half, 90 seconds. I suddenly will be elevated to another conscious awareness. It will be a trip. You have incentive to wait a little bit. You know, it's gonna be awesome. You'll see hear light languages for sure. Code. Receive code. Some of these beings you call prophets or whatever. I just say we're indigos coming in to awaken and help you awaken, that's all. Don't be all like, entitlement and special. I'm special. I'm better than you. Get that ear, Seymour. How you doing, holy ones? How you like my shirt? Do you like my shirt? I'm gonna start printing these and selling them, man. What's up? We're gonna make some cool shirts here at Christos Avatar Battle. Are you a psychonaut? Do you know what that is? You're like someone who likes to go on Voyager. Are you a Voyager? Do you want to go on a voyage? Voyage. I am a Voyager. Are you a Voyager? Hell yeah. We're gonna voyage back home. Bon voyage to the Christed state once again. Most likely leave the freaking time matrix for a few billion years. I would like to go back into the eternal existence and joy and bliss and ecstasy and orgasm. Just, wow, man. You know you want to go there. You want to know what it feels like, don't you? Yeah. It's just good, so. Well, it's not tantric, man. Sorry, we're not into that serpent stuff. Oh, there's a serpent again. Kundalini being associated with a serpent. Your spiritual systems have been weaved, distorted, changed, deleted, added, you know. Oh, ta-da! Roman Council, the Roman Catholic Church, no less. Yeah, let's see what's what. They changed your holy book, Holy One. Chibostuna. There once was 12 original holy script, you know, like books. So there was 12 tribes, literally. So there was 12 of their original Machiwata. You are combining this memory and this history once again because you're part of this program. We're part of this genetics. We go in and out of time. So if you're Indigo child, you're on you're like special forces, honey. You're coming in with your DNA. You're parachuting you're reincarnating in. You're going in fetal integration, Vato. You're like going into that little baby, man. You're an indigo ready to be born. You're gonna be a rising star. But as soon as you're born, Vatos, indigos, little baby indigos, you start getting attacked. You already start getting your blood pricked. You already start getting socially engineered. You start getting your energy centers closed down. You don't remember who the F you are anymore. And you're probably, your parents didn't know what to do with you. They sent you to a shrink, maybe they shrunk your mind. Or sent you to the government, or sent you to the government and they gave you Ritalin, or made you have to take some kind of pharmaceuticals. So that's what's going on with indigo children. You have indigo children, you better protect them. Because they are holy grail. And they're being targeted. While they're vulnerable and young. Sita siva sata. If they won't destroy them, they will guide them into the dark. The dark creeds. The false creeds. You'll be serving like a, wow. Star Wars said it pretty good. A dark Sith. Instead of a Skywalker. Matsia. So, what is your choice? Yeah, have you made your choice? You see more. Some choices are just simply not so wise. Katachumota. Not judging nobody. Kamasu. Sutas. We go to show a diagram so I can go get lit, okay? Let me see. That would be inside. Where? There we go. What? Chimasu. Sotama. Fazakia. What you doing, Vatos? You're crazy, man. No, I'm not. You are. I'm not crazy. Amasutas. Amakaye. Oye, mosu. Emasutas. I want to show this picture of the horsies in my picture. In my photo. Ha 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 ha. I love you guys. I want to give you all a big hug, man. This is your Vato brother. Probably about 5 years ago. It was an interesting life. And I actually lived near this place. Like across the street. I lived across the Opera House. And I also... there's a gym actually behind the Opera House. Like, not too far. But right behind it, kind of, sort of. So I was like, definitely, and I also went there to the Opera House. It was like layered in gold, or it looked like it was supposed to be made of all gold. It was a total trip, dude. It was amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna go get lit. Be right back. Sivasua. Give me a little moment. Alright guys, I'm back. How you doing? I missed you. I love you. I mentioned you. I woke up to you in my dreams. What's up, vatos? How you doing, man? Let me just blow my nose and I'll turn the camera on and we'll get going. Really, really going. Yeah. Alright guys, sorry. I'm putting the camera on. I thought the camera's... Shit, I didn't turn it off, but here we go. If I can fix this back on. Right? Okay, cool. What's up, vatos, man? My holy ones. I lost a lot of you, but that's okay. I mean, you couldn't wait. That's okay. Sitas machiwa. I missed you. Yeah, you just do it, baby. What's up, man? How you doing, vatos? We rocking in, we rolling, yeah. So happy to see you, all 5 of you. Did you guys notice the channel's growing? It's cool, baby. Tell your friends, share on Facebook, why not? Just take one of my videos you like and share it or something, you know? I'm also on Facebook, so you could share some of those Facebook posts. Whatever, you know, whatever your flavor. Yeah, man, well, let's pass on the blessing. Let's pass on the knowledge, man. Why not? Come on. Uchiwa. It's good karma, vatos. It's a good thing. And I know for sure I'm sending some traffic to Oceana, so I mean, just out of respect, and so you guys know the source, where the original mechanics, where if you want to learn from the original source, then that would be Oceana. But I break it down in a way, and I know I'm still just going over basics, but and some of you are eager to move on to advanced stuff, but you guys, I seriously just putting all my force into reaching that 5,000 subscribers, and then I'll open the doors up to many different things. But I need that energy there, that energy, that awareness. We're a team. That's a big team. So if there's that many of us, damn. What's to stop us from getting 20,000, 30, 50,000? I see some others, guys in who are doing spiritual videos in their own fashion, who have a few million subscribers, dude. So I know even in the spiritual topics, it's possible. And I'm smart, and I'm learning more about how the algorithm works on YouTube and how to be better and more successful. So I do learn how to improve, and you guys will see that. They always say, I would say one of the biggest tips they always give, the experts give, is make sure keep on making quality videos. If you're going to make more videos like every day or something, at least, you know, make them still quality. Do them as fast as you can make them still with quality. But man, in today's environment, you have to do once a day, at least. Unless you're someone like Mr. Beast, who's got, damn, what? Exactly. That's because he's giving away money. When money's involved, wow, lots of views get involved. That's a good, nice, but someone else could do the same thing, man. Work their way up. But that's so shallow, man, from what I want to do. I wouldn't want to do that because I need to focus on tangible spiritual things, not this fun games crap that really doesn't have much sustenance. I mean, if you're just looking for entertainment and it's funny, or I don't know, but not to have as your main focus in life, not to be your main effort in my channel. No, I want my main effort to be about ascension knowledge that you could, like, I'm thinking about diagrams, how to show you the information, how to teach the information. Like, I want to be very mindful of the detail. It's like you're a craftsman, you're an artisan, you're a creative, right? You're an intuitive, you're an empath, you feel, you see. We are these star beings called lightworkers. You a psychic empath, Holy One? Are you an indigo child? Rainbow child, crystal child. I love you. Give me a hug. Yeah, you're never alone. We're Team Indigo. And once you get this going, eventually you're going to learn how to communicate telepathically to each other like normal. You know, those beings, they get bigger brains. So you're going to develop a bigger brain and do more psychic abilities. You're going to have a bigger body. You're taking in more energy. You need a bigger conduits. You call that form factor. You need a different, better, upgraded body, and you will. You go through ascension, you're literally going through a cocoon process. You're going to go through metamorphosis, a different, totally different, godlike being. Forget about this low existence. No. No wonder they're so arrogant and prideful up there. Yeah. You know, our original history from Atlantis and Lemuria is originally from up there, right? So, of course, when we fell from the destruction of Atlantis and Lemuria, but it was called by different names in those times, which is a density 2 version, the future of us. Because now we fell down. When you fall down in vibration, you fall down in time. Because lower time fields, hello, makachivas, lower consciousness, lower biology, just lower. Not to be in intrinsic value, but in amount of energy. Simply, this little box can only hold a small amount of small items, lightweight items. But then you got a heavy duty big box. You know, it's been reinforced. It's like triple walled cardboard. It's been heavy duty taped up, and it's been put packaging inside to make it safe. Machiwa, Macaye, Pastitas. There is no comparison. Macaye, let's see. What is your capsule? What is your cool? It's gonna be awesome, man. Did I go? Yes, I did go. What a trip, man. I'm asking myself if I went and got lit. Of course you did, man. You don't remember? Yeah, man. It was awesome. I came back and saw that there was less people, so yeah. I always know that it happens. Sometimes it doesn't. It gets very interesting. You don't want to leave until, wow, your curiosity has been exasperated. We keep it going, vatos. We're bringing this Lyran energy, activation, frequency activation, light code, light language, wasi, samaka, yamasu. Interesting. I love you guys so much. I've been coming here almost every night. Thank you for coming again. Some of you are regulars, right? What's up, vatos? Man, we're just shining light all over the world. New Zealand, that's cool, baby. We got people from England, and we got people from Arizona. Hi. We're just all over the map coming together with our energies. See, you're over there, and I'm over here, Holy One. Hi. We're still getting it done. We're still making it work. Christ is still finding itself. Yeah, baby. Send that love vibration. It is unconditional. We do not judge one another, Holy One. When I talk on this, when I make videos, the energy is coming through from their perspective, from the guardian perspective. Or I'm just having these, you would say, sessions with my own self. You would say through the DNA you can access your other selves. It's in the DNA, your future selves as well. It's like kind of like you get the negative strips from a camera roll, and you look at it. In a dark room, you can see Machivasi. Cassia. It goes beyond into those other worlds, man. Ayashishishiwa tatas. Kaimatsita iwasiwa. Cheers, mates. Much blessings from Christed Apostle, 12th dimension. You want to get to 12D, baby. 12D. Forget 5D or 7D. Aim higher. Go for what you really are. You're learning this knowledge for a reason. You are getting your consciousness prepared, your imagination, your curiosity. You guys are asking me questions. I can't even answer all your questions, sorry. But that motivates me. That wants me to improve and learn more on my own, like study. Look at my notes again. I made pages and pages and pages of notes. And I'm always study. I like to make graphs, mind maps. They're called kind of like mind maps, my own style. I don't like mind maps because these stupid mind maps will not let me have two center themes on one page. It's always branching from one central. Well, dude, I want more than one. So I gave up on that software, and besides, that software had bugs and it crashed some of my mind maps, and I couldn't even get them again. The data was freaking lost. It was getting corrupted, I don't know. Anyways, we're on this journey, guys, as starseeds, to awaken to who we really are, and it's in our DNA. Okay? Like in the name of the video, we're going through DNA activation and going through a spiritual journey and doing, you would say, actual ascension mechanics. Using this, you would say, scalar. We are learning through light, color, geometry, geomancy, shape, symbol form, symbol, okay? We're learning this scalar power. We knew scalar speak. Sound is most primal. Primal before light was sound. First there was sound. Then you could see form. You couldn't see form. There was nothing before form. Before there is form is sound. As demonstrated in my diagram. Did you notice that where the Ascended Masters are, that it's called the sound field? The primal sound fields? Also the energy matrix, also the Kundalini. So you have the Kirashe and the Maharata and the Kundalinis, but you have more. You're a greater being, and you've been shorthanded. You've been getting just an abbreviated spirituality. They hold back things. They change things. They reverse things. Sorry. Oops. Didn't tell you about that. Holy ones. You are a holy being. You are representing light. That means you're representing truth, integrity. You're not going towards dark thoughts or dark energy. That's not your path. You become a master over this. Just like learning to do yoga is not easy. It forces you to discipline your mind, which most people have a broken mind. So, but that's why you would want to do yoga, and you could do a peaceful, slow version of yoga called yin yoga. Y-I-N. Yin yoga is the most gentle yoga. So if you're elderly or someone who's not very flexible or out of shape, you really need a gentle form of, the best, gentlest form of yoga. It would be yin yoga. Check it out, baby. And I believe that even if you're working out, I think you should still learn yoga. Yoga is, even if you don't believe in psychic powers or spirits, okay, it affects your mind power. How's that? You'll have better mind power. It does something to your mind, because the truth is it does something to your chakra, which is causal underneath your manifest, you would say, incarnation. You've incarnated here in the flesh. This is not really you. Something, part of you is a spirit. We say it's your spirit actually in a higher dimension having this 3D level human experience. Spirit having a human experience on down here. So when the body dies, it's going to fall to the ground. But the spirit still lives. You didn't die. You don't die. That was part of a lower level of you. It fell. It expired. It didn't. Remember, this is the mutated world. This is a fallen world. It's a fallen version of Earth, dude. Simply from destruction. And since part of the consciousness was fell to downwards, literally in vibration to a density 1 planet, version of. But it wasn't just Earth. Earth is just a piece of all these other ones. What a trip! That was so weird. Sometimes it happens, man. I see like a high level vision and I see it all laid out perfectly, and then I lose that vision because my 3D gets excited and I'm like, ruins the connection. The brilliance, the idea was gone in a moment. Come on. The fallible, three-dimensional, distorted, you call it consciousness. But even though we're so distorted down here, we have some pretty brilliant people in our history. Prodigies, some amazing, out of the ordinary type of humans. Each country, each nation has their own heroes, whatever you call them. Apachua, Kamatatsia, Sitasi Makatnia, Seyerakua, Amatsasa, Hapakachi, Hamatsi. We are this light, we are this love, we bring our mothership in, Makotsu. All of our vessels come out and through to their assignment. They go to their location. They turn on their instruments and they report back to mothership. Hapatsu. Wow, that was an interesting channel. Pokuchina hapateke fostotona pukachichibaso omana. There is no pausing, there is no stuttering. It is just a flow, baby. We just turn on turn it on, we get lit, it's all lit, it's lighting up, it feels, it's vibrating. Whoa. Christ star, baby. Bring in your star, bring in that Christ star. Imagine that star being a star. You are this. I always practice the Maharata color. That's my favorite #1 color. But you can trump that with pale turquoise, pale yellow, or pale magenta. Blue flame, gold flame, violet flame. Sita iwasi. Yeah, suakaya. We go there in these energies, these memories, these light languages, these other beings are communicating to you this emotion, this message. We are bringing it in English for now, but I want to go multi-language soon, sometime. I have big plans after the little plans are finished. Yeah! You're Indigo, you're pretty smart, you're going to do some pretty amazing things. People are going to be like, what the F? Who is this guy? We're 5th dimensional consciousness. Hello, give me 5 Indigo. Cheers, yeah, battles. We come in from these other dimensions. It's another reality field. We come through this. What? Yeah. We just went through a Stargate, and you appeared into another lower world. To us, it's lower when we come down. Can't wait to get back. You don't belong here. You feel like this, Starseed? That's a sign. You feel like you're alien? It's a sign. Damn, I hope you get lit, honey. I guess you're getting lit. Look at you getting lit. Yeah. Again, she's like somewhere like up in the sky. She's up there with the aliens. Yeah. She's having alien sex. In her imagination, she's wondering what kind of junk he's got down there, you know. Machivas. Third eye is opening. You're happy. Charity Gordon. That's a cool name. I have few people telepathically connected to you. Machivasa. I am the light. I am consciousness. Lion Walker, Holy One. Machiwa. Yakichi. Simatsu. Kayas. Son of Nurgle. Alien sex. Yeah. Party, vatos. We're gonna have like a Indigo party, man. We're gonna a Starseed like rave, a Starseed rave. We're gonna have not a Burning Man. We're gonna have something else, something big though, right? Yeah, man. Christos Avatar is at it again in the papers. Yes, we are, man. We're going in there big time. We're going beyond expectation, vato. This light is long time a coming. And you know we're going through a shift to the 5D, which is 5th dimension, new Earth. Not this Earth, a new one. The Earth ascends, you go with her, hopefully. Addendum, see the addendum. Not all people ascend, sorry. Most of you don't, actually. Unfortunately, the numbers are very, very low at this point. Shit. It's like you fell in. What are you gonna do? You didn't do shit. You didn't do jack shit within 26,000 years? Come on. You got no excuse. You failed. Failed. Drop out. You get to fall into a cruel, cruel world for sure. Machiwas. The existence will be pretty bad. Pakachia. There was this movie, Count of Monte Cristo, and I was like, loved this movie, and this person had a love of his life, and everything was going good, and but someone was envious and jealous. It was his best friend, or whatever, and then he ends up being his enemy, and trying to trick him and he imprisons him. So this guy gets sent to a terrible island. So that's what I was thinking about, this terrible, dark dungeon prison where you're so far from everywhere, some dark realm, and there's just a cliff and an endless sea. There's no escape, and they just whip you, they torture you there, and this is your existence? They just keep you alive enough to torture you. Yeah, cool beings. No, not cool. Machivasi. We go into that awareness of these agendas. You do have to face some of this in order to realize what's going on. We have to talk about it. Doesn't mean you have to start living like that and attracting that to your life. Fuck no. Realize it's a spiritual war, man. One of the sweetest people you think you know is actually probably trying to get close to you because it's a dark person. It's just a good actor. The worst dark people are the ones who are the most devious. There's some dark, devious beings. So some people play around with those energies. It's your free will. Makaya. We are going there with our vision. Realizing this code. Bringing it. It's like jumping off out of my chakra. Right to you, Holy One. Through this social media or, video platform going. It's like, wow, live no less. I'm awake now. We're watching this. I'm doing this. You're watching this now. I want to give you a hug. Let's go, eat some cold stone together. Yeah. It's hot here. Well, it'll taste, good to have ice cream. Oh yeah, baby. I've always talked about sweet stuff, candies and chocolates and stuff, but I don't actually eat that stuff, guys. The worst I do is I do eat cold cereal, but it's just because I am just I'm living under someone else's roof, so I have to follow their eating habits, and I'm not complaining at all. Of course, I'm just saying I would rather live a alkaline diet for sure, right away, as soon as I leave on my own. When I'm able to, sometimes life puts you into that. And Ashana doesn't say anything terrible about eating animals, but she sort of implies, but then she kind of leaves a positive message, but then it's not. What? I don't think anyone wants to talk about spiritual diet, because that's gonna offend some people probably. Because there's such a polarized position on eating meat or not. So, machitas. Of course, I don't want to eat meat, man. Fuck. It's just that, man. Eventually, I'll have a normal life. I'll be able to do what I want. I'll be able to have privacy. Anyways, we go on this journey, and I'm growing and developing, and I know that this will eventually help me live, like, be able to take care of myself. That's what I put so much energy into this content, you guys, and I'm only experimenting on a bunch of things until I work out some data, and then I can focus on a schedule. I will have actually really like kind of like a workshop, like a series of videos that you can watch if you want to. I want to get to that level, so I'm just at 2,000, but that's okay. And I keep saying that throughout my videos, and then I get to see myself when I watch my videos. I'll see myself say the counter higher, higher, higher. It's not going to be going lower for a long time. It's going to keep rising. There's no reason for that to stop. So I'll just keep making good content and making the best special content, you know, premium content, the best as possible. This amazing, super. And at least my mosquito bites are healing. They're not gone, but they're healing. That spider is gone, sorry. Wachiwasu. I couldn't handle that. I had to take care of the scenario. Puchiwasu. After the show. I released an Ashana video today, guys. It's just a clip of one of her long ass videos, workshops, but it's a chunk of knowledge, so that's why I make them. You get a chunk of knowledge from my teacher Ashana, and then you get to see, really understand a greater picture of what I'm doing here on Christos Avatar. And I thank you guys for being part of that. I know I'm still kind of rough on the edges, guys, but give me some time. I'm gonna be. I'm like, we all aspire. We all aspire to like a high level of like you've actually accomplished something by coming here to Earth. You actually did something with your life. You made a difference. We're supposed to come here to make a difference. How disappointing for your own soul level if we can't make a difference. That's why we have to try our best. I'm going to reach millions of people. That's my strong. And every time you guys help out me or Christos Avatar, you're empowering that mission. You're part of that mission. Can't you see that? It's real. This is done through teamwork. And that's why some of you feel called. You can leave one of those YouTube live, what do they call them? Chat stickies, super chat, or stickies. Or you guys can do this donation, like a small $5 donation through PayPal. That's why I put that info in the description of this video. And I feel like a strong connection to be able to, you know, with the Ashana work, to be able to talk about it. And I feel comfortable enough to talk about this knowledge, but realize I still need to learn some stuff myself. And so I'm gonna harness my craft, polish my knowledge. I'm very like unusual how I do my notes and diagrams. Machiwa. Makaya. We're Indigos, Starseeds, lightworkers, empaths. We're like weird. We're unusual. We're doing things that people don't understand, because they don't put their minds there. They're not, their consciousness is not there. Their interest is not even there. I love you guys. Thank you for coming to my live. Blessings to you, man. It's awesome to see you guys here. Look at you, darlings. Lasnes. Oh, thank you, Lasnes. I put a lot of work into those, but now when I do them, I have pleasure doing them. I feel good to be working with something that has it's like a very useful tool to understand in ascension. And I don't understand why some of the other ascension teachers don't talk about stargates or DNA. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's one of the Oceana Dean information that they couldn't understand, so they'd avoid it. The subject matter. I don't avoid it. Actually, I was really interested in dimensions and density and matter, and I was really interested in inner Earth, and to understand what the hell. When I finally realized what the hell inner Earth was, it wasn't something hollow Earth bullshit or flat Earth nonsense. It was actually reference to another level of Earth, and that would be. It's referenced only as inner Earth because you have to go to the inner levels of the portals. You have to go downwards. That's the only reason why they say inner, but you're not actually going to this. Once you go into the portals, you're not in the 3D of Earth. You're in a different level of Earth called inner Earth, and so this is like where a bunch of starseeds live and are coming out of, incarnating out of. So, yeah, a lot of starseeds are part of this genetic experiment here, and they're also part of inner Earth. Where do you think they're going to go back to once they leave? Going to go back to inner Earth. They already have their own drama there. There's negative, wicked beings in inner Earth now. There has been, there's been warfare back and forth, and they would have successes on the dark side, and we would have successes. So it's not like they can't beat us when we're at the same level as them in a hologram. In a hologram, we're at the same level. 12th dimension. Actually, in the hologram, we're at 12th dimension. Let me correct myself. We're not the same level when we get to 12. That's why you want to become Christed, because then you're beyond the Anu Elohim. They're 11-dimensional dark avatars. They don't want you to activate your 12-strand DNA. They don't want you bringing in Maharata current, 12D current, and 11D. So, wow. But you are anyways, Vato. We're bringing that energy in anyways. Regardless of what these satanic reptilians or Luciferian Anunnaki believe or do or say. Sorry, we don't follow your false creeds. We call your bullshit on your science and your religions. We will talk about angels, but from a different point of view. We're going to learn about the real history of mankind. We're going to learn about what is consciousness. What is consciousness, really? Not from philosophy. What's that? Not from psychology. What's that? No, from spirituality. Not religion, spirituality. Spiritual systems, energy systems, consciousness, worlds, planets, universes, stars, galaxies, and cosmos. Cosma. Pachiwa Sima. Oceana Dean 2022, baby. I love you guys. Some of you either found me because you found Oceana Dean looking for her name and found my videos, or you found me first, Vatos, what's up? And then you found Oceana Dean. Either way, it works out. I love you. I wish she was speaking 2022. Nope. I'm still waiting since 2016. Keep checking every year. Every year I check, is she back yet? Is she talking yet? No. I love you, teacher. Just wish you came back. While you're gone, Indigo children are stepping up. We're still going to step up. We're supposed to. It's not a one-man event, one-woman event. It's a team. Team Indigo Vatos. And even herself, she says, I'm not, even with one of the videos I shared, the clips, she says, I'm not a guru or master. I'm not trying to be, sinner of something. She's humble in that way. But some people don't like her, so. And that's okay. I resonate with that information big time. That's why I've changed my life towards it. It is my life now. It wasn't maybe 100% the best decision to do that full focus, but because I became poor doing this, man. I am poor doing this so far. And I could go work at McDonald's, but then you won't see my videos, McDonald's, anywhere. I'm not too good for that. I used to be a businessman. I was a thousandaire. Not a millionaire, I was a thousandaire. That's all. How many thousands, Davian? Oh, damn. Avestita. How much did my business earn? No. Or how much did I earn? Well, I wasn't driving no, super expensive car. I did have a Camaro, but that was only, $25,000. It wasn't, an expensive sports car, but it was a V8. The SS. It was a badass car, and it only had 15,000 miles on it when I first got it. That was, beautiful, sexy. Ooh, baby, yeah. Maybe I'll find a clip of me in my Camaro. I don't know why I'm so shallow sometimes. No, I just like it. It's a cool memory, because especially where I was located and just the car. I lived in that car when I became homeless. Damn. And I had it all scratched up and shit, but it still only had, it was super young car. So I still managed to sell it. The guy was trying to get me down. I wasn't budging. But that was kind of dangerous move, because if he drove from California to come see my Camaro, so I knew I had room to not budge. You want to go back to Cali empty-handed? Anyways, it wasn't I'm rich. It was okay, at least I got something out of my Camaro. But it was, what do you call it? Superficially, it was, lived in. So I had yucky carpets, and I had some cigarette burns, and some scratches from driving on dirt roads, and my car scraping against brushes. Everywhere I camped, I had to worry about that shit. And one time I ripped off part of my fender. What the F, dude? I hit it. How could I possibly back into a stump? But I did one time. I backed into a stump. I didn't see it. I was driving backwards because I got into some crazy places with that Camaro. You know how low a Camaro is? Yeah, I used to do lives while stretched out in the back seat. Not on Christos Avatar, is a different channel, but still. It's a journey. I'm glad to share some of that Starseed experience with you, Holy Ones. Yeah. I've been to Peru. Oh, wow, Holy One. Sorry. I've been to Peru. I hope you go on your sacred site. Thank you, Losness. Oh, shit. You're so kind. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, dear. That's awesome. It reminds me of Smurfette. Sorta, right? Thank you, dear. You're awesome. King Smurgle the Viking. Davian, this is a very difficult road to be on. Yeah, it is. You're right. It's difficult. It's not easy. And we knew that when we came here. and that we could be stuck here. We knew that too. And a few decades ago was pretty much a waste of time as too early, but right now is exactly the right time to be following this path. If you said it, Holy One. Yeah. All right. Yeah, totally agree. He agrees with King. I wasted my. Oh man, I can agree right with you guys. I wasted my entire youth destroying myself. Now it's like, hello, I've waited here for you ever long. Two or Foo Fighters song, you know. Oh, sorry. I was like, whoa, I'm missing something. Oh, Laziness, can I tell you about my awakening? Yeah, sure. Thank you for asking. Excuse me. Well, first it was about awakening my third eye, so I was working with crystals. I thought crystals would help, even though I didn't completely understand them yet. But I worked with them. I learned about them. I even, when I was making good money at my other business, I was selling cutlery and swords and knives, weapons, stuff like that. But that was my old days. I made the mistake of selling that business without really preparing myself, and that really destroyed me. It messed me up, man. I wasn't prepared, and wow. But I was actually awake before that, but it's crazy because I've had my house burned down. It wasn't my house. I was the house living in with my family, or my dad. I mean, just my dad and his cousin. I guess that my second cousin, I guess. But it's my cousin who burned down the house. So he started some fire near some bees to scare them away, but then he left and let the fire go do whatever it wanted, and it burned our house down. Something so stupid, right? I lost everything because the house burned down so fast. I was in. I grabbed one computer because that's all I could do. That was all my data. That was my work. I had to grab the computer, but when I went in for more stuff, I didn't even know what to look for. I just wanted to go back in and grab something valuable. But when I went in there, it was completely dark, covered in smoke. So to me, this was like spiritual awakening. And then I, became homeless. That was another spiritual awakening. So plus I was not abducted, but by bad beings. But I know that UFO did something to my body. I saw a UFO when I was homeless in the wilderness. I was boondocking. It's called boondocking. You can legally boondock in national forests, and they have them only 2 weeks at a time. You can go to a different one, I guess, or just wait in next month. But I was homeless, so I was going from one to another. I had no choice, whatever. I actually just stayed at one of them, and I was alone, always alone. And one night I saw a UFO. Man, it's just unbelievable, right? So, and that's not to mention I've had some powerful spiritual experiences after taking cannabis. And it was cannabis that opened my third eye more. I already had it opening, but my third eye just blew it out. It just took me into the spiritual awareness and focus and excitement and like, wow, a new purpose in my life. Like I always had an odd mind as a non-enlightened being, right? I was creative. I was very weird and strange in my ideas, unusual, always taking notes, always making deep thoughts, always recording my thoughts on little recorders and tapes and listening to them and getting more ideas and recording them. I didn't realize that's what most scientists do. Like they would record themselves, like document stuff, their thoughts. You really have to take that seriously. Meditation, controlling your thoughts, recording your thoughts, listening to your thoughts, adjusting your thoughts. Take control, self-control. Be mindful. You are the one. It is your spiritual will. You manifest. Nothing else is manifesting. You manifest in this world. Your consciousness manifests into this world. We're all, as a human collective, participating in the manifestation of our experience here. As a collective, I am adding my piece. You're adding yours. And we're all adding our part. And we're all, it's kind of like, not like the Truman Show with, Jim Carrey, but sort of like some participation. What do you think a hologram is? It's a participation by ascended masters. It's not even low-level beings. It's the illusion inside the hologram perspective that it's a. But outside all of this levels of manifestation, outside of it is this being never left. It's still there. It's like a meditating Buddha projecting its consciousness into the time matrix. All these ascended masters are actually collectives. It's hard to explain to someone who doesn't know these spiritual concepts, but you're a plural, not a singular thought, but multiple thoughts. You're a collective. And the higher parts of you are experiencing the lower parts all together. So you have a portion of that mind, they have all of that mind. So you're just living a part of that bigger part. So that would be a macro of your micro, but even this has a macro, because that's just universal level. There's cosmic levels, then source God level. Eventually you get back to God. So just realize that context, relativity going on in your transfiguration, transformation, expanded consciousness, universal consciousness, Christ consciousness. Are you a Christ star? Achima. Working on your 12D, aware of your 12D, practicing the visualization of your 12th chakra. If you're going to go up to 12, why not get the 3 flames? Get the flame bodies in there. The pale turquoise, pale yellow, pale magenta. Get used to seeing these colors. Know these colors. Be intimate with these colors in your mind, in your thoughts, in your visualizations. You are creating worlds, creating imaginations. It's a world. Use the area, the sky, the space to put your data in these large screens and all around you. Like in a virtual reality, you have data in screens all around you. You are an advanced being able to access virtual, augmented. You are this super being in this meta society. We are higher level beings. We are galactic. We are in space. We are in their Opachiwa meta galactic core. There is a war, Orion Wars. They're trying to take all of the gates in those territories in the Orion Wars. All those reptilian beings coming in with their fleets, porting in, coming in through the gates, trying to muscle in, control more gates. Planets have gates, stars have gates. They can try different strategies, different entrances through stars, through planets, through portals that are created. Like this online game called Eve Online. Check it out, just see what it is. EVE Online, it's a multiplayer game, MMORPG, but a space simulation. You're in a ship, and you can change sizes and different types of spaceships, and then you're like the pilot of the ship, and so you go through, you port through gates, so you get used to this concept of gates, and but even in this movie Stargate, they show you a Stargate, and you're actually going to another world, but they don't really tell you that actually takes you to another dimension. You can have a portal going parallel, but a Stargate takes you vertical to another level of dimension. A portal takes you within your dimension, not out of it. Keeps you within it, but in a different part of it. So that would be considered past or future. Going through a Stargate would be very far into the future. Like we put those years, they're suddenly thousands of years ahead of us. As soon as you go into Tara, you go thousands of years into the future, depending on when. I have that in my diagram. Check it out. Vato locos. Yeah. I guess my moderator's left. Sorry, Vatos. I'll do it. I don't even know why. That was just a lizard. Thank you, Lazarus. Fuck those lizards. Yeah, ask your higher self. King. Oh, you guys are talking amongst each other. Sorry. Yeah, we have all kinds of interesting things going on in our dramas, our modern wars, and kind of like politics, and you say, well, there is eugenics, there is some type of, what do you call that? Culling. There's a culling. There will be more callings. Look at Revelations, right? Mochuos amakata epetiti. What trumpet are we on? You know how many trumpets there are? You learning about Revelations yet? We will. Amasetas. Yeah, we're gonna be expanding fast. This is rapid channel, modern channel, upbeat channel. We're active, and I do short-term content. I go medium content. Like I just made a 12-minute video just now. Sometimes a 1-minute video. Sometimes a couple hour-long video, like these lives. So you guys have variety. So, and be, you know, feel free to what you call binge some of my playlists. Like, they will change every day. They should update. So if you guys miss a few days, miss a week, whatever, come back, look at one of the playlists, catch up. Find the playlist you want to follow. If you want more than one, go ahead. But anyways, I am mostly focusing on the spiritual ascension awakening, or spiritual awakening ascension playlist, the main one. But the lives, I had to create a separate playlist for my lives, so some people don't want those mixed in. So, but then there's also a separate playlist just for my shorts, because some people are only into fast content. And then, well, there you go. I'm still learning, guys, and I'm going to learn more. I learned a lot already about how to film, how to do the sound, how to do lighting, how to do everything you have to think of. So thank you for the kind support that you guys did today, and those who help out. Thank you so much. See, everything helps, and I really appreciate it. Matsata, makachiwo, matsuta pachas, hamachiwa. Thank you for the likes. You're so nice, you guys. 14 likes. That's awesome, man. We're going places, guys. Yeah. We're gonna be kind of like growing already. The lives not during the live, but after the live, they're getting over 200 views now, which for me is cool. I like that. Thank you. That's awesome. And that means that it keeps on happening, that people are like it. You like what I'm doing. I'm sure you guys can give me tips and you guys can give me critiques or positive critiques or suggestions. Like, I had someone tell me I was saying her name wrong. Ava. And I was saying Ava, or I don't know. Sorry. If I say your guys' name wrong, just tell me. I'm not going to be offended. And I don't want you to be offended either, please. I also have shit glasses. Literally, sometimes it's because of these glasses, and I have to be very careful because the lens will just fall out. This lens will, it's just, well, they both can fall out because I haven't gone to an eye doctor before I was even homeless. That's been years. I haven't been able to go to get new glasses. I need new eye test so I can see what my new, it's probably off now from before this is off now. I might need to bump it up or something. But this eye is different than that eye. You know, that's why I need a prescription. Anyways. It sucked because when I had this problem, I had to wear glasses. I wanted to play virtual reality. I had to get special thing done to make it able to put on that goggles with glasses. I'm sure they think of different things now. They should be able to let you slide in some of your prescription. They should make it easy. I'm an indigo. I'm just gonna think of all kinds of ideas and inventions. We have outside the box thinking. Sorry guys, I'll let these go. A moderator usually does this. It's the YouTube system. I must be at a high setting. I gotta take that setting off or down. I don't, I have moderators usually online, but it's cool if she left. That's fine. But we're here talking about starseeds. We talk about spiritual awakening. We talk about ascension. Please subscribe to the channel because I'm very active. I am the modern kind of like, I do talk about Ashiana Dean's work, and she doesn't. And so we all want her to come back. If she doesn't, she doesn't. But in the meantime, people like me, Lisa Renee, other people, you can find talking about Ashiana Dean too. Not just people uploading her videos. And come on guys, I've had people say you can't find her videos. Give me a break, dude. Really? You can't type in Ashiana Dean. Well, that's all you gotta do. It's not complicated. You put Ashiana Dean. And it helps to spell it right. A-S-H Ash. Okay. A-Y-A-N-A. Lots of A's. Ashayana. Ashayana. Dean. It's pronounced Dean. Ashiana Dean. That's all. So seriously, why are you guys asking me where her videos? Put Ashiana Dean. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I'm like, really? You can't find them? It's fucking easy. That wasn't loving. Sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude. Sorry. Anyways, I need water. I want to maybe put a page about her. So people will know basic information because you know why? Because she doesn't. Because her organization hasn't. Just saying, sister, please. Let people know why you left from... So there's no explanation. There's no story. We can only guess. And that's kind of messed up, but we deal with it. We're gonna deal with it. Not plagiarize and rip her material off, but we're gonna learn the knowledge and speak it. We're indigos. We're star seeds. That is option. That's our option left. That's our option. The main teacher is not talking, so everyone else has to go to option 3. Option. Because there is no speaker 2 talking and there's no speaker 3 talking. There's no speaker talking. So there's no speakers talking. So that's what they're called. They're called speakers. Speaker 1, speaker 2, speaker 3. And there's no speakers on planet Earth talking. So, hello, I'm, in Olympics or the races, you pass the baton. I picked up the baton. I saw a baton on the ground. I'm picking it up, and I'm talking about Christos avatar. I'm talking about Melchizedek. I'm talking about Indigo children. What's up? We're representing. Just saying. Machiwa. Amakaya Sita Siwoko. We go with our souls and we're strong in our code, we're strong in our focus. We are coming from these ships. We are bringing in this technique. We're bringing in this apaka memory. We're bringing in this energy is consciousness. Consciousness is energy. And your hologram is all made from Ascended Master consciousness. It's been populated by the energies of Ascended Master consciousness. Remember, Ascended Masters are eternal collectives of consciousness. So there was collectives involved in this process. Collectives created the blue flame, Elohai. Collectives created the gold flame, Seraphai. And collectives created the Braharama violet flame. And now, these 3 flame body collectives, these 3 collectives are what we call our founder races. What do these creatures, what do we call these beings? We call them Rishi, solar Rishi. This is what these beings are called. This is the level of consciousness. Okay. Most people are familiar with the violet flame, but I have no clue that their sun's called the violet flame. They're actual stars. That's what you call a sun. A star is a sun. A sun is a star. So you have these stars. Okay? And we're Sitas Rishi, solar, like sun, solar Rishi. And just imagine a sun in blue, well, actually pale turquoise. A sun in pale turquoise, a star, a Merkaba. See yourself bathed in pale turquoise. See yourself have a Merkaba star. In the middle of the earth is the star, Earth star, or it was the pale turquoise. You're used to seeing these things and visualize and see them and run current, run consciousness, run energy, running energy, running consciousness is running memory. You're remembering. You do this work, you open memory. You open this eye, your psychic centers, you open them. They're called chakra. They're vortexes. They close. Their apertures start small and then they open up like a camera lens, kind of like that aperture effect. So we're that, depending on the opening, how much you have your chakra opening, is how much current is getting through. Not much if it's only opened a little bit. Just like when you're taking a photography, you only want a little bit of light to come through because it's probably bright out. So you have to put your lens all the way closed. If you want more light, you open it. And this is the idea that you want to open the current. You want more dimensional current to come through your chakra. You open it more. You activate it. That's activating, is opening. Open your third eye is activating your third eye. Opening it. So you get a flood. You want to be super psychic by having these floods of current, of multidimensional current, 4D, 5D, 6D. Some of you crown, you have 7D coming into your consciousness. Part of your existence, part of your thinking. Maybe not always, because these fluctuate. It's energy vortexes. And the things that you do, the things that you think, and the things you throw into your subtle bodies, the chemicals you get into your air, food, water, all those chemicals, everything bad in the world, energetically speaking, is affecting your aura every second. Your aura constantly changes. It's like a mist, a vapor that's changing color constantly. But it will stay a certain theme. The color will stay in its cloud, in its mixture of current color. That is your overall, your main current, depending on your thoughts and what you're doing. So if you live a real spiritual life, you're gonna tune into like a balance. You'll see a shift in colors, kind of like going up from the reds, yellow, oranges, but then the aura will go into, as you rise in frequency, your aura will change to a more dominant blue, to a more dominant overall indigo in your aura, to a more dominant violet in your aura, and on as your consciousness evolves. That becomes your dominant aura color. So when you see someone with dirty brown, that means they're just in lower 1, 2, 3 consciousness. And someone who's spiritually evolved, you're going to see a lot of higher colors of green, blue, indigo. And realistically, you don't get too much higher than that, because realistically they ascend. They don't need you don't need such high level beings coming to density 1. 4th, 5th, and 6th dimensional visitors is fine. Why would you need beings from Gaia to come to Earth? They're so far advanced than us. What can they really relate to? I mean, how can we relate to their level? Much less a hydroplasmic being. But that's exactly what we're doing. We're connecting to all of those identities by learning about all of these chakra and these history lines and the structure of energy, of spirit, of consciousness, of matter form. That one diagram that's a lot of awareness in there, man. Now it's just beautiful. It's not perfect, I know, but because after I put the years in, it kind of threw it off a little bit, but the years, I might have to just do the design better, but for the most part, it's very helpful to have those years, to have the awareness, to see it in a different way, because Ashiana was speaking literally 20 years ago. Literally. So, video was very primitive. Microphones were primitive. Some of the quality is from like the 90s, from like the 2000s. Not very impressive quality in her videos. That's why her diagrams, well, I have Photoshop, I have Illustrator, I have Adobe Premiere. She didn't have any of that in the 80s, dude. Or in the 80s. In those days, Adobe didn't have all those cool products yet. She was using transparencies. like they do in grade school and high school and college. Oh. I gotta switch the battery out. I'm not ready to... We gotta have a... Oh my gosh! I did not charge my battery, dude. I'm sorry, guys. Let me put the diagram on. Let me close that. Let me open a picture, but... Let me open a picture, okay? I just need my glasses, you guys. Sorry, I usually put the other battery in to charge. This time I forgot. Oh my gosh. I don't have a camera. Wait a second. I thought I had these windows open, but I guess not. But here's one window. Or here's one image. Okay. Well, here's the main image now. It's just really big now. But it still has room for more info. Eventually, I'll have all this room filled up with info, and this would be such a kick-ass diagram. And I literally don't need half of this info. Like, I could cut all this out and use all this space and put the races here. But I don't know. It'll get kind of crazy, but I don't know. You're indigo. You get creative. But here's the years. So the fourth dimension is at 21,934 AD. The fourth dimension. The fifth dimension, you just see. The year is 39,938 AD. You're a different being. You're called an archetype. What you are. Then eventually you become what's called an angel, a celestial being. And beyond the celestial, you have things that I'll have to explain called catheric, monadic, karyatic. These beings are in Gaia called archangels. And we're different matter forms, crystal bodies, immortal bodies, mortal bodies. Anyways, I'll finish this live up, you guys. Sorry how it ended, but it's not a terrible thing. It was already getting time to go, but I'm here every night. Please come again. Please like my videos when you get a chance. If you want to share me on social media, please do so. Pass on the info. Pass on the energy. Pass on the code. We're trying to save, or not save souls. We're trying to help souls ascend. We're trying to go back to our immortal self. We want to go back. Cross back. Ascend back, you guys. Ascend back. Thank you for being here in my live. I hope to see you soon. Come tomorrow. You see we have a cool, friendly chat. And you guys are actually awakening. I can tell by the way you talk, you guys know your shit. You guys have had your own experiences. That's a good sign. You're having signs. You're having symptoms. You are awakening. Congratulations. Peace to you guys. Love yourself. Love others. Shine light. Stand in love. Come on. Be light. Be a guardian. You're guardian. You're protecting. You're defending light. The integrity of light and love. The integrity of that human spirit. Our 12th dimensional angelic human spirit. Peace, vatos. And love to even darkness. We love all. All beings are part of God. Law of one. Unity, holy ones. Namaste, vato locos. Yeah. Yeah.